Oh, you are joking. The squirrels have actually run off with the bird feeder. Not only have they eaten all the nuts out of it, they've actually decided to steal the bird feeder as well. No, they've literally run off with it, stole it completely. It's gone. It's a brand new one as well. How big are these bloody squirrels? It's worrying, really, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Morning, how are we doing? Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the strange start to the video, but I am sick to death of putting nuts out and squirrels keep nicking them all. I mean, yeah, alright, I do feed the squirrels their own food, but they just keep nicking the bird feeder stuff, and like you probably just heard, they've actually nicked the whole bird feeder now, so yeah, it makes you worried really. I mean, how big are these squirrels? The annoying thing is I can literally imagine them, like, just taking the piss. Anyway, it's enough about squirrels. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully you stick around and subscribe and watch some more videos. I do all sorts. But if you've come back after watching a few other videos, then welcome back. As you all know, I don't normally do once a week video. This is a little bonus video I decided to bring you. And the reason I brought you another video is because I'm seeing lots of rumours recently about a M1000 XR. Now, I've looked into it a little bit. I've got some sort of little bits of facts and figures, not much, literally there's not a lot out there, but yeah, I'll roll the intro and we'll have a chat about it because it's quite interesting. So welcome back then. I have my little fact sheet here, or it's not really a fact sheet at all, it's just some information that I wrote down. So as I'm sure you are well aware, BMW have released an M1000RR, an M1000R. So obviously there was lots of rumours. If they've done the M1000RR, the M1000R, naturally it'd be the M1000 XR, which I'll be honest, I really do hope they make it because, I mean, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? There is a few rumours flying around the old rumour wheel. There is a few rumours flying around. How true they are, not really sure. But this is what I found. So these are a few of the pictures I found online of the potential M1000 XR. These are actually from a guy's Instagram page that I've been following for quite a while. He generally makes concept designs of potential bikes that could be coming on the market. If you're interested to know what his Instagram is, it's Car Design Concepts. I'll get the exact wording. It is KARDE. I'll actually put it on the screen, it's a lot easier. His concepts are never really that far away from what actually comes out, and so this is what I think why a lot of people are getting a bit hyped up at the XR, because if it is the case, I mean, look at the pictures. Oh, how nice does that look? A few of the little facts I've got for you so far that I've been looking into, I've been sort of finding and whatnot. Obviously, it's going to have the M1000R engine, which obviously produces 210 brake horsepower, 113 pound-foot of torque, with obviously the variable valve timing. On an XR, that would be absolutely insane. I mean, my XR is lightning quick anyway. I don't know why you want it any quicker. I don't know why you'd want 210 brake horsepower in a sports tourer, but God, would it be fun. As you can see, just like the M1000RR and the R, it has got the winglets on his concept. Bear in mind, it is just a concept picture, but it has got the winglets. How big they'll be, I'm not really sure. I'd imagine they're going to be sort of on par with the R and the RR, to be honest. Whether you like them, whether you don't like them, I don't actually mind them. I think they look quite smart, quite different. Supposedly, they give 30 kilos worth of downforce at 124 mile an hour, which is roughly 200 kilometers an hour. I mean, obviously, unless you're on a track, you will never do that speed. Will you? Another change is apparently the suspension's going to be a bit stiffer. They're going to change that, make it a bit stiffer, because obviously with all that torque and all that power, just pin the throttle, that back end just going to drop. So yeah, so obviously it makes sense to make the suspension a lot stiffer at the rear. Apparently there's a lot of changes to the electronics. I mean, what else do you want to change on it? I mean, if you know the XR Gen 2, you really don't need to change the electronics. They're awesome. I don't really get what you need to change on it. But yeah, I mean, watch this space. If this is actually going to happen, there'll be changes from them. One thing I am quite glad to hear about is looking at putting a longer, stiffer swing arm on. If you own the XR, or mainly the Gen 2 XR, you'll find that you get a lot of slap from the chain onto the swing arm. Hopefully, if that is going to be changing, hopefully that will stop that slap. It is really irritating. When you go over bumps and whatnot, all you ever hear is a chain smacking against the swing arm. It's really frustrating. I mean, I thought it was because the chain wasn't tight enough, but I spoke to so many XR owners and they all have the same issue. A bit of bad design really, BMW, come on. Meant to be sort of a really high-end brand, and simple little mistake like that, really. Obviously, you're going to have the M brakes just like the RR and the R has. I wouldn't expect anything less, to be honest with you. They're going to try and make the XR, if they make it, they're going to try and make it as close to the R and the RR as possible, which is obviously only a good thing because them bikes are amazing. But yeah, it'd be the M, I'd imagine it's going to be the M Sport brakes that they have on them two bikes. A lot of talk at the moment whether the wheels will be forged wheels or carbon fibre wheels. I'm pretty sure the M1000 RR and the R are forged wheels. Could be wrong, but if they are, then I'd imagine that the XR is going to be having the forged wheels as well. So yeah, that would make a big difference on how the way the bike handles. I know a friend who actually's got the S1000 XR M, and he's got the forged wheels, and he says it makes a massive difference on the way the bike handles. So yeah, I imagine the M1000 XR would have the forged wheels. It would just make sense, wouldn't it, really? So I suppose you're all sort of wondering how much this amazing XR is going to cost. Well, obviously there's no official price out as yet, but I know the S1000 XR M is around about 22 grand. Sorry, 22,000 pound, English pound that is. So, I mean, people are saying they're expecting it to come out about 23,000, 24,000 maybe. And if they decide to make the sort of the carbon M1000 XR like they have the black S1000R, this is getting really complicated, they're expecting that to be around about 26,000, 27,000 pound. A lot of money, a lot of money. I mean, just the M1000 XR, that's, I mean, if they're saying that's going to be 23,000, 24,000, that's a lot of money for a bike. But it's a lot of bike for the money as well. So they reckon, I keep saying they, I don't know who they are, but it's just people on the internet. So all this could be absolute crap, who knows, but I kind of hope it isn't. So release date then, rumour is it's going to be released in early 2024, which for me is really, really good because I'm not going to lie, my XR is on PCP because I didn't know whether I was going to want to keep it. I actually, as you well know, love my XR. So I'm now in a issue with, do I keep the bike or do I just trade it in for another bike? I'm not really sure at the moment, purely because it's got a big balloon payment at the end of it. But if this XR is coming out 2024, which is, funny enough, when mine's due to be renewed, might have to look into what they can do for me. I mean, just look at them pictures. They are, I mean, it's a lovely looking bike, isn't it? The only issue I have with it is that stupid, weird front end thing. Obviously, this is a picture of mine, which I know some people have already got an issue with that anyway. This new design at the front, I'm not really sure I like that, to be honest with you. That's a bit, it looks a bit a mixture between a GS and a multi-strider, but it's sort of just a feeble attempt at mixing the two, and I think it just looks a bit naff. So get rid of that, put the two little prongs that mine's got on it, with the big beefy body that the supposed XR, M1000 XR is going to have, and yeah, I'm try and find a way of owning it because it's a lovely looking bike. But yeah, so I mean, these are just rumours. No one really knows whether one's come out or not. Oh, there's them squirrels. Oh yeah, haven't brought my feeder back, have they? To be fair, they're quite big as well. I mean, they can keep the bloody bird feeder. So yeah, I don't know whether it's going to be a real bike. The concept pictures do look pretty awesome. I don't know, because BMW haven't released any official information, it is all hearsay. I mean, I think BMW have put a patent on the M1000 XR name, from what I know. So that'd be a really good indication of potentially how they are making an XR, an M1000 XR. But not necessarily. May have just had the name patent just in case. I don't know. You know, everything's just rumour at the moment. But imagine if they made it. Oh, this would be such a nice bike. Well, it'd be such a nice looking bike. I can't imagine it being. I mean, if my one's anything to go by, wow. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, got a bit carried away then of imagining what it'd be like to own one of them. Oh yeah. I think it's a bike that everyone is expecting. I think it's a bike that everyone wants. I'll say everyone. Obviously, whoever owns a BMW XR or BMWs, you know. I think it's one that everyone actually wants to happen. So I think it'd be silly for BMW not to make one. But yeah, we'll just have to see. So let's keep our fingers crossed, yeah? So do you think it's going to be a real bike? Let me know in the comments. Is it just all hearsay? Is it just all gospel, you know? Is it just rumour? Or do you think it's actually going to happen? Do you think it's actually going to be an M1000 XR? I'm hoping so. But yeah, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat in the comments, see what you think. What do you think of the design? Do you like the design? I really personally like it. I think it's quite a muscular looking bike. I think the XR at the moment is quite a muscular looking bike, but again, it is only a concept. It doesn't mean it's actually going to be the official look of the XR, but to be fair, if it looks anything like this concept picture, then I'm well up for that. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to have a chat about it, bang it in the comments, I'll have a chat with you, definitely. Especially if you're into your XRs or into your BMWs, to be fair. Anyway, catch you on the next one.